Trailblazers trailed by 4. McCollum kicks to Plumlee.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Kicks it to Curry. Pass to Bogut. Back to Curry. For the 3. Curry with another miss.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And the rejection by Iguodala. And it's the Warriors on the... Stolen by McCollum. Lillard attacking. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Curry attacking. 5 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Warriors with some changes. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Lillard outside. Leonard with a screen on Green. And there's Myers Leonard on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Livingston kicks to Rush. Here's Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal.
Last season, Portland won the Northwest Division and had a good year, certainly, but they had some issues when they were the away team on the road and away from the Rose Garden. They had some problems.
Yeah, actually played under 500 on the road, Kevin. Something you rarely see out of a team that wins 51 games.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Rush. Finished off the break. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Lillard outside. Got it off in time. And no good trying to get that one. And the first.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Henderson out there with Myers-Leonard. And it's Plumlee in the center position. Lillard attacking. He kicks it to Plumlee. McCollum, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Now the pass to Bogut. Iguodala dishes to Green. Outside Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. There's the 3. Henderson pulls it in. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, G, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Lillard with it, picked up by Thompson. Shoots from the line. That's short off the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Trailblazers trailed by 8. Lillard against Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Lillard attacking, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same, not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Out to Thompson. He feeds it to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. 3-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Here's Curry with the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
You can't seem to find the range here in the second. did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside. Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Lillard. Green with the block. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Henderson.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Livingston. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Spates in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Lillard outside. To the middle. McCollum up top. The 3. And Thompson sends it back.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Portland making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead. Lillard attacking. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Warriors leading by 13. Thompson in the corner. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. Curry passes to Spates. 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland, no good that time either.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket. Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now. That is a real nice looking deep three ball there, fellas.
Yeah, Clark, major confidence